Bueno, mi gente, bienvenido una vez. Espérate, que estoy. Mi gente, bienvenido una vez más a Boricua Silent Nation. Perdón, mi gente. Welcome back to Boricua Silent Nation, my people. Okay, let me just start by saluting my people from this island, Puerto Rico. All of this Puerto Ricans from this island, the United States, and the whole world. Salute to you, Boricuas. I want to salute my Hispanic people, including the Mexicans. Okay, including the Mexicans. I want to salute my people from Chicago, where I was born, in the United States as a whole, the greatest nation in the whole world. Hoorah. Okay, let's start with this family. So we got this guy whose name is Jesse Hart. He's been calling out Edgar Berlanga because he thinks Edgar Berlanga is an easy fight for him. Okay, but the guy is mistaken. Okay, the guy is mistaken. The guy thinks that he's just gonna run over Edgar Berlanga. He's gonna get beat up by Edgar Berlanga. I'm telling you. I hope Edgar Berlanga takes this fight because I know Edgar Berlanga can beat this guy. I know Edgar Berlanga can beat this guy, so I just hope that Edgar Berlanga takes the fight and kick this guy's ass. Okay. I don't know what Edgar Berlanga is going to do. I think he's going to be fighting on the Puerto Rican weekend parade in New York. I think so. I'm not sure about that, but I think that if he takes this fight against this guy, saludos, mi hermanito, estamos aquí, mi hermanito. Eugenio, saludos, bienvenido. So I'm telling you something. That will be a good fight. That is a good fight for Edgar Berlanga. And at the same time, if Edgar Berlanga knocks or beats, let's say Edgar Berlanga beats this guy. This guy fought Gilberto Ramirez 2 times. That is the guy who this mini me said. Mano, yo te voy a decir una cosa. Yo te voy a decir, mira, hay 3 tipos que se ganan ese tipo ahora mismo. 3 tipos se lo ganan, 3. Se ganan al Berlanga ese. Gilberto Ramírez, Zurdo Ramírez se lo gana. ¿Ok? El Zurdo Ramírez se lo gana. Se lo ganan David Benavides. David Benavides se lo gana. Y Munguía se lo gana también. Munguía. Qué casualidad que son 3 mexicanos. O sea, el tipo este coge 3 mexicanos para que le ganen a Edgar Berlanga. Y las 2 peleas que tuvo ese tipo con Jesse Hart fueron 2 peleas, 2 peleones. La primera se la ganó más fácil, la segunda fue más cerradita, fue un split decision o no sé si fue un majority decision, algo así. There were 2 tough fights against Gilberto Ramirez. If Edgar Berlanga beats this guy, because Edgar Berlanga beat a guy this guy fought, and this guy didn't beat that guy so easy. It was Demon Nicholson. Okay, he knocked Demon Nicholson out, but not before Demon Nicholson hurt him. I think in the first or second round. Okay, Demon Nicholson hurt this guy, and this guy knocked him out. But Demon Nicholson wasn't knocked out. He wasn't knocked out. It was the fault of the referee. The referee was the one who gave that knockout to Jesse Hart. Eugenio says he said in the interview that he was going to fight in June 11, but they didn't say who he was going to fight. They said that they have a list to choose. Okay. I don't know. I'm just mentioning this guy because this guy has been talking a lot. This has been talking trash about Edgar Berlanga just because Edgar Berlanga didn't look so good against Steve Rose. Let me tell you something about Steve Rose. He's faster than this guy, Jesse Hart. He's faster. He's got better defense. He's got more stamina. I think that the guy doesn't punch like this guy, but he doesn't get tired as fast Jessica Hart gets tired. He's got a good jab, but his jab is not constantly. You know, he gets tired because he stopped using the jab against Gilberto. You can go and watch the fights against Gilberto Ramirez. You can go watch those fights. The guy starts just throwing punches in bunches. He's going to be scared fighting Edgar Berlanga because he doesn't like to get hit. He doesn't like to get hit. So he doesn't have the same defense. He's not as quick. He doesn't move as fast as these guys, as these two last fighters Edgar Berlanga fought. Marcelo Esteban Cáceres and Steve Rose have a much better defense than this guy. This guy is much bigger. Edgar Berlanga is going to hit him everywhere. He might hit Edgar Berlanga as well. You know, it is a I'm telling you a thing about Edgar Berlanga taking this guy's punch. But Edgar Berlanga took Demon Nickerson's punch. Okay, and Edgar Berlanga got knocked down by Marcelo Cáceres, but it was he was off balance. You know, he was off balance. It's not the same thing. And Edgar Berlanga got hit with an elbow in his last fight. In the second round, starting the fight. Okay. So this guy can talk all he wants. Everybody can talk all they want about Edgar Berlanga, but Edgar Berlanga, I think that he's got to take a fight like this, man. He's got to take a fight like this because I know that dude got me heated talking BS. Man, I didn't even watch the video, man, because I get angry, man, when I watch videos like that, man. I get angry, man. So I choose not to watch it, man. I choose not to watch it because, you know, I know these people just like to talk a lot. Many people are just counting Edgar Berlanga out, like if Edgar Berlanga is just not ready to fight these guys. And I'm telling you something. Sometimes the fighters that you think that are the softest ones are the most dangerous ones. Because everybody's expecting you to beat them. Everybody was expecting Edgar Berlanga to knock out this guy. You know, right now, if Edgar Berlanga fights this guy, maybe Edgar Berlanga is going to be the underdog. Everybody's going to say, Edgar Berlanga is going to lose to this guy. Edgar Berlanga is going to lose to Jesse Hart. He's going to get knocked out. Everybody's going to be talking shit, and maybe it's going to be the other way around. And if Edgar Berlanga beats this guy, then the notion that the Edgar Berlanga cannot beat a top 10 guy goes out the window. Because Edgar Berlanga, this mini me was saying that Edgar Berlanga no le ha ganado ningún top 10. No le ha ganado ningún top 10 todavía. Tú sabes. No le ha ganado ninguno. Pero, ¿cómo le ha ganado alguno si todavía no ha peleado con ninguno? Deja que pelee con uno y entonces ahí se puede decir. Tú no me digas a mí que Edgar Berlanga no tiene chance de ganarse a John Ryder. Tú no me digas a mí que Edgar Berlanga no tiene chance de ganarse a este otro tipo. No say it without crying. Somebody send me no say it without crying. Oh man. It is something that you know many people are counting Edgar Berlanga out, but I'm going to tell you this once again that you know maybe the fights that many people think that are the most dangerous ones are the most easiest ones, are the most dangerous ones. Okay, because everybody's counting on you to beat that guy easy, and that is when things sometimes go wrong. That is why I think Edgar Berlanga should just go out and fight the top 10 guys. Top 10 guys. Not fight Edgar Benavides right now. I wouldn't fight Edgar Benavides right now. But a guy like this one, I think Edgar Berlanga could beat a guy like Jesse Hart. I think Edgar Berlanga could beat a guy like Jesse Hart. Edgar se puede ganar a Ryder y a ellos. Exacto. Esos son peleas más fáciles para Edgar porque son tipos que no tiene mucho movimiento, tú sabes, no se mueven mucho, como ese tipo. Steve Rose demostró en esa pelea que tenía una defensiva terrible. El tipo se movió, el tipo se tiró al piso, para que Edgar no le diera. Se tiró al piso. Mira, de los top 10, vamos a buscarlos aquí vamos a buscarlos aquí porque no puedo aquí, porque aquí pues lo decidí hacerlo porque es que se frisa mucho, de la otra forma se frisa mucho. Vamos a buscarlo aquí. Y aquí, pues aquí no se frisa tanto, aquí es más, o sea, aquí, digo, no se frisa, o sea, aquí es mejor, aquí es más mejor, como decimos nosotros, aquí es más mejor. Ese tipo no pelea nada, man, ese tipo no pelea nada, eso es un reggaetonero, ese tipo es un reggaetonero, brother, es un reggaetonero. Estaba en un concierto ahí de Wisin y Yandel, yo creo, yo no sé, de unos tipos ahí, había unas gordas bailando y todo, ahí una loquera. A mí no me gusta eso, brother. Mira, te voy a decir. I'm going to tell you guys something. Okay, watch this. Mira, John Ryder. Está número 2. John Ryder número 2. Tú no me digas a mí que Edgar Blanca no se gana a John Ryder. Coño, brother, de verdad que John Ryder es un tipo ahí que viene a pelear, no es un tipo que corre. No es un tipo que corre. Edgar Blanca dijo que él pensó que Steve Rose le iba a pelear. Porque en todas las peleas que él vio, las grabaciones que él vio de las peleas de Steve Rose, él vio que Steve Rose iba a pelear y contra Edgar decidió correr. ¿Por qué? Porque dime tú por qué. Porque sabe que hay pegada, porque sabía que Edgar lo iba a noquear. Tú sabes. Y el tipo es un peleador técnico. Es un peleador que te puede pelear así. Te puede pelear así. Te puede pelear corriendo. Tú sabes, pero hay otros peleadores que no pueden pelear así. Sash Parker no pelea así. John Ryder no pelea así. Jesse Hart pelea así, pero es cansón. Es cansón. Chequéenlo para que ustedes vean. El tipo se pone todo mongolado, así, con los brazos largos, que tiene los brazos largos, es mongoloide, así como un mongo, así, tipo. Como cuando se le cae la jodienda a uno, la cosa a uno, así, que está todo monga así. Así se pone el tipo. Dice David, Eugenio, dice, pero yo pienso, Daniel, que antes de pelear contra Jesse Hart debería enfrentar a alguien y ganarle, esperar que coja confianza otra vez y entonces pelear contra Hart. También, sí, seguro. Seguro, fíjate, yo respeto la decisión que él tome. O sea, si él toma la decisión de pelear con un tipo más, ¿verdad? Que sea un poquito más fácil y que sea más fajón, o sea, con un tipo más fajón que venga a pelearle. Pues yo entiendo que sería buena para él también, o sea, sería buena. Mira, aquí de los top 10, por lo menos de los que aparecen aquí en BoxRec, we got Daniel Jacobs. Eso es una vieja explotada ya. Eso es un petardo explotado. Daniel Jacobs es un petardo explotado. Y ese tipo tampoco corre. Ese tipo tampoco corre. Está bien que él es también del entrenador de Edgar, pero es una pelea que yo entiendo que Edgar la debe de ganar. Demetrius Andrew, ese tipo está 5, mira, lo pusieron 5. Ya lo pusieron, ya está rankeado aquí. Billy Joe Saunders no está ni peleando. Caleb Plant, ese hay que dejarlo tranquilo también. David Benavides también. Jay Rosado, Edgar se lo puede ganar, pero es un tipo que tiene muchas perdidas, se le va a dar mucho crédito. Mira, aquí están estos dos rusos, mira, estos dos rusos. Este que tiene 25 y 2. Este ruso que se llama Fedor Chudinov. Mira. A ver si lo pueden ver ahí. Es que la claridad no deja que se vea, la claridad. Mira, ese tipo. Ese tipo yo creo que Edgar se lo debe de ganar. Eso no, yo no lo he visto peleando, pero yo sé que esos rusos no pelean corriendo. Esos rusos no pelean corriendo. Y este otro, mira, que fue el que le ganó a Ulises Sierra por decisión. This guy beat Ulises Sierra by decision. This guy. And he's ranked, I'm going to tell you where this guy is ranked. He's 13-0. Don't you tell me Edgar Blanca can't beat this guy. He's ranked number 11. This guy is ranked number 11. Okay? And he's ranking in like 3 of the 4 belts. Jesus, man, I'm telling you, this guy's a nobody. I'm telling you, this guy's a nobody. Edgar Blanca could beat this guy. The last guy he beat was 14-6. The last guy this guy beat, this guy was 14-6. The last guy this guy beat. 14-6. Okay? He's 30 years old. 6'1" with 73 reach. You're gonna tell me that this guy is ranked higher than Edgar Berlanga? He's ranking like 3 of the 4 belts. Oh man, oh man, oh man. I'm telling you, man, we got many fighters in the top 10. Edgar Berlanga could beat, I'm telling you, 1, 2, 3. He could beat Billy Joe Saunders is not fighting. 3, 4, 5. And then the top 11, he can beat 6 of them. 6 of them. And this mini me is gonna come to me and tell me that Edgar Berlanga, no agarra un top 10, todavía no agarra un top 10. Era, brother, Chucky. Era, Chucky wanna play. Hey, I'm Chucky, wanna play. Era Chucky. Edgar Berlanga se gana a 2 o 3 de los top 10. O sea, eso no tiene que ver nada. Con el que él peleó ahora está rankeado 21. Dime tú. ¿Con quién ha peleado? David Morel, que esté rankeado aquí. ¿Dónde está rankeado este tipo? Este tipo está rankeado 21. No sé si lo puedan ver ahí, aquí abajo. Está difícil de que lo vean. Pero lo pueden buscar ustedes, Steve Rose, búsquenlo. 21 está rankeado. He's number 21, Steve Rose. Number 21. He's fought better opposition than David Morel. And I'm not saying nothing negative about that. Once again, but if you want to compare, let's compare that. Even David Benavidez. Who has David Benavidez fought in his last fights? Let's check David Benavidez. Oh, but nobody wants to fight David Benavidez. Nobody wants to fight him. He wants to fight the best, but nobody wants to fight David Benavidez. But he's still not fighting top guys. You're talking about people fighting the top fighters. David Benavidez is going to fight David Lemieux. Right now, David Lemieux is ranked. David Lemieux is ranked 12. Pretty good. That's pretty good. But he's not in top 10. But before David Lemieux, he fought Kyron Davis. That was a guy. It was a substitution, right? 43, because he was supposed to fight this guy, the other guy who fought but that guy wasn't a top 10 either. The guy who was a champion, who who lost his belt against Caleb Plant. Okay, let's see the one before. Ronald Ellis. Ronald Ellis is ranked number 36. 36. Okay. So the last 3 fighters David Benavidez has fought. Let's go to the other one. Alexis Angulo, al que le comieron el. Ustedes saben qué. He's 29. Maybe he was lower when he fought David Benavidez. But I really doubt this guy was a top 10. Whoa. So. Vámonos por allá, la vuelta allá. Un brequecito, mi gente. Ok, mira, mi gente. Ok, el angulo este, al que le comieron ahora mismo está 29, ahora mismo. Right now es 29. Eugenio dice, estoy ansioso por saber contra quién va a pelear. Sí, yo también, mano, de verdad, ya, ¿sabes? Me gustaría que callara boca, bro. Fíjate, ahí dos Busiluni, ese es perfecto también. Ese está hecho para él. El Aidos Busiluni está hecho para él. Porque es verdad, los otros días entrevistaron a ¿cómo se llama el entrenador de Edgar? Rozier, algo así, Rozier, el apellido. Y él dijo que Edgar tenía que usar, ¿sabes? Que no estaba usando el jab, tú sabes. Y él quería que Edgar usara más el jab. Y Edgar no lo estaba usando, tú sabes. Y entonces, ¿sabes? En esa peleita, él no sé si fue el cabezazo, sí, a Andrés Rozier, ese mismo, el entrenador del, ¿sabes? Lo entrevistaron y él dijo que él estaba pidiendo que usara más el jab, y no estaba usando el jab, tú sabes. Es que él dijo que él se lastimó el codo en el segundo asalto, esa fue otra que dijo el mini-mí, porque es que él dijo que el codo me estaba doliendo desde el segundo asalto, pero eso no es excusa. Y el tipo, pues si no es excusa, ¿por qué lo están mencionando, papi? Si no es excusa, ¿por qué lo están mencionando? Mira, lo está mencionando. Eso, ya porque tú lo mencionas no significa que él está diciendo, perdí por culpa del codo. Él no está diciendo así. Él no está diciendo, mira, perdí porque el codo me dolía. Él no dijo eso. Él no digo, o la pelea, no peleé bien por culpa del codo. Él no dijo eso. Él no dijo eso. Ese tipo es bruto, bro. Ese tipo, yo te digo, esa gente, yo no sé ni cómo diantre pueden llegar a tener tantos suscriptores, pero yo creo que llevan años y años, brother. Porque es que te digo que son brutos, brother. A lo último, el tipo estaba traduciendo. Pues es que él dijo, no, en los últimos asaltos como que empezaba el nublado, o sea, como que no estaba viendo bien, estaba viendo nublado. Mira, viejo, que estaba viendo nublado, que no veía bien, mira, que no veía bien, que la última vez que no veía, mira, era excusero. Mira, no veía bien porque le estaba cayendo sangre en los ojos, animal. Le estaba cayendo sangre en el ojo y eso muchas veces te afecta a los dos ojos, o sea, te molesta. Es que el tipo, es que te digo, son brutos, brother. Él no dijo eso, él dijo, mira, por la sangre que me estaba cayendo, o sea, por la cortadura y la sangre, estaba viendo empañado, o sea, no estaba viendo bien, borroso. Y el tipo, mira, buscando, que ese tipo, que es un echón, que siempre enseñando las prendas, que siempre esto, que siempre lo otro, mira, él puede enseñar lo que le dé la gana. Edgar Berlanga could do whatever he wants to do. You know, I don't agree with Edgar Berlanga on everything he does, but that's his life. You know, that's his life. If it goes well, that's great. If it doesn't, well, you know, it's on him. It's on him. Who am I? Who am I to criticize him? Who are you to criticize him? He's there. At least he got there. At least he got there. He knocked out his first 16 opponents. 16 bumps. But who else has done that? Only like 3, 4, 5 fighters in the history of boxing. In the history of boxing. You know, he did that. Now he's in a transition. He's transitioning, you know, from being a knockout artist to being a boxer, because the boxers, if he's going to fight a boxer right now, it's not going to stand in front of him to fight him. It's not going to do that. They're going to try their best to not get hit. They're going to try their best to not get hit because they know Edgar Berlanga has that power to knock them out. This guy, I'm telling you, Steve Rose did a great job, man, a great job to stay away from Edgar Berlanga. He displayed a great jab. He displayed a great jab. He had a great jab. He was jabbing Edgar Berlanga, moving, holding, because many people, he needs to cut the ring. Okay, he could cut the ring, but when he gets close to the guy's going to hold him. That's what smart boxers do. The guy made a mistake to fight Triple G toe to toe. Maybe if he did the same fight against Triple G, maybe he could have even beat him. Maybe he could have even beat Triple G. But he didn't choose to do that against Triple G, but he chose to do that against Edgar Berlanga. I'm telling you that they're not giving the guy credit. That's an old guy. Okay, he's an old guy, but Triple G's not. And Triple G's going to fight Canelo Alvarez again at 40. And I know Canelo Alvarez is going to get all the credit in the world if he beats Triple G. He's going to get all the credit. Nobody's going to say, "Oh, he was 40. He was 40. That's why he beat him." We might say that, but his fans and all of this other junk jar mouth like Tim Bradley and all the other guys who like to talk trash about Edgar Berlanga, maybe they're not going to say that. They're going to give Canelo Alvarez all the credit, knowing that Canelo Alvarez came out positive on steroids. Canelo Alvarez is a cheater, man. He's a cheater. You cannot be throwing punches in bunches and just go to the last round of a fight and be like you haven't broken a sweat. The guy doesn't broke a sweat in the whole fight. That's not normal, man. That's not normal. Not even Muhammad Ali, man. Muhammad Ali in the 12th round when he was fighting, and it was a 15 round fights, and in the 12, sometimes before the 12 rounds, he was tired already, throwing the jab like he wasn't a knockout artist, you know. He was a boxer. He had power, but he wasn't a knockout puncher, you know. He was a precision fighter. He didn't miss a lot. He was throwing his jab, his combinations. You know, Mike Tyson was the guy that got tired after the 5th round. Mike Tyson wasn't the same guy that started the fight. Mike Tyson was an animal, man, an animal. This guy was in the first 3 or 4 rounds. The guy was, if a guy survived those 3 or 4 rounds, maybe the guy could go all the way to a decision against Mike Tyson. So I'm telling you, Mike Tyson, that was an animal, man. And this guy keeps going up in weight, and getting better and getting stronger and getting faster. And Eugenio says, and more when you throw bombs and miss is when a boxer get more tired. That's right. When you throw bombs, those haymakers that he throws, and he missed a lot, because if you see the fight against Caleb Plant, you will see all the punches that this guy missed against Elislam Lara. Watch that fight so you can see that all the punches that the guy missed, and he threw punches, but real hard punches. He was like nothing, man, like nothing. You know, let's be fair, man. Let's be fair. If you're gonna criticize one fighter because he's not doing well, take a look at Edgar Berlanga's body. Edgar Berlanga's body is not even close to being muscular. When he's exercising, when he's doing things that then he looks like you know, his body looks pretty formed. But after that, when the body's cold, you don't see Edgar Berlanga's body like Canelo Alvarez's body. This guy has muscles, man. This guy is built up. You know, that's the thing. You know, they don't criticize this guy. He's the best, pound for pound, the best. Edgar Berlanga, he shouldn't be even mentioning his name. He shouldn't be even mentioning his name, because Edgar Berlanga said, I'm still going to knock out Canelo Alvarez. He said, I haven't seen him say that. after the Steve Rose fight. But this guy was saying that. Mira, 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 que mano que es la Canelo Álvarez, escucha, escucha, mano, mano, ¿qué tipo es ese, mano? ¿Qué tipo es ese? He didn't see Edgar Berlanga saying that, but if he said it, let him say it. Let him say whatever he wants to say. He's a salesman. He's a salesman. Edgar Berlanga is a salesman. That is why he sold the Hulu theater. Not many people have done that. He did it. He did it. Edgar Berlanga did it. He sold the Hulu theater. It was him. Okay, so you know, it's something that many people just don't do. You know, they just don't give credit who deserve the credit. This guy is a humble guy. He comes from having nothing. Right now he has his stuff. I compare him, you know, I try to compare him with Mayweather because everybody's gonna go, Mayweather was one of the greatest fighters ever. You know, I'm comparing him to Mayweather right now, because I will be comparing him later. Because I know Edgar Berlanga is going to become a champion. Edgar Berlanga is going to do what he needs to do to be one of the top fighters. Edgar Berlanga right now is a salesman, just like Mayweather was. Because Mayweather, you see Mayweather right there. Mayweather was hated, just like Edgar Berlanga is hated right now. And many people said that Mayweather lost to Castillo. He lost to Maidana. He lost to I don't know who else. You know, there are many people right now who are not giving Mayweather credit. One judge gave the Mayweather Canelo fight a draw. One of the judges. That is crazy, man. That is crazy. You know, if you want to be fair, man, you got to go there. You got to go there. Because just because Edgar Berlanga talks a lot, just because he throws his watch, he's got a real expensive watch. He's got his bling blings. He's got his expensive clothes. You know, clothing. You know, he likes to show off. He likes to do all of those things because that sells. That sells. You know, sometimes there are many people who don't like wrestling because that's not true. That's fake. But those people sell. Those people sell. And what do wrestlers do? They talk a lot. They talk. They make a show out of these things, out of fighting. They tell their opponents, I'm gonna kill you, I'm gonna destroy you, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that to you, and I'm gonna, you know, that's what sells. And that's what they do to sell. That is what you gotta do to sell. If you want to sell, you gotta do that. If you want to sell. You know, you gotta be attacking other people, you gotta be, I'm saying, in more in this sports. In boxing, you got to do that. That was what Muhammad Ali did. Muhammad Ali was always attacking his opponents. He was always saying, "I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that." Did he always did what he said he was going to do? No. I'm going to knock you out in the second round, in the first round. He didn't do that. But he beat the guys. That's the important thing, to keep winning. You could have a bad fight, but you still won. I saw this guy saying, Edgar Berlanga lost that fight against Steve Rose. And they commented in his comment section, and he was like, he didn't respond. He blocked me. The guy blocked me. He told him, you're going to tell me that Edgar Berlanga hit the guy. He landed 38% of his punches against 28%. Rose hit Edgar Berlanga, and Edgar Berlanga lost the fight. Eugenio says, and in the first fight against Triple G, one judge saw Canelo winning 117 to 110. Yeah, man, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. I'm telling you, that is crazy. That is just crazy. I'm telling you, the guy just he gets away with everything, and that's something that Dave Benavidez said. He gets away with everything. Right now, the guy's gonna go up and fight. Nobody's questioning him about his belts. He got his belt. Nobody's talking about that. Nobody's talking about the belts that he has hostage. Nobody. I'm pretty sure that if it was Mayweather, he would have been attacked constantly. Maybe even Edgar Berlanga. Let's say that Edgar Berlanga wins some titles, and then he would like to go up and win a title in some other weight class. They're going to be questioning him. Oh, but you got to defend those titles. What are you going to do with those titles? They haven't even asked this guy about the belts. They don't even ask him. He's got the belts, and nobody cares about that. Nobody. Canelo Alvarez does whatever he wants to do, and nobody questions the guy. Nobody. And I'm telling you, this fight against Demetrius Bivol, many people think that this guy's going to win that fight. I'm telling you, there could be a big surprise, man. There could be a big surprise. Demetrius Bivol is a great fighter, man. I'm telling you, that guy is a great fighter. The guy is a great fighter. Take a look at how this guy beat Joe Smith. And Joe Smith beat Jesse Hart. It was a close fight, but he beat him. And Demetrius Bivol just destroyed this guy. He just humiliated him. I'm telling you, the guy looked really slow, man. In the side of this guy. This guy is fast. This guy has a great defense. He's got great movement. I'm telling you, the guy has it all. He's got a great jab. I'm telling you, if Canelo beats this guy, man, I'm going to say that is going to be a man. That was a setup. I'm telling you, that was something. They bought the fight. And I really doubt that Demetrius Bivol is going to be agreeing to that. Those guys are warriors. Those guys don't sell their belts. They don't sell their souls. Those guys, I really think that guy Demetrius Bivol and Arthur Beterbiev, you got to beat them in the ring. They're not gonna go. They're not gonna go down for money. I don't think so. I really don't think so. And you can see that in the fight. You know, you see that in the fight because if you have seen Demetrius Bivol fight before, he doesn't fight the same way he fought in the fights he had before fighting Canelo Alvarez. You're gonna say, man, the guy didn't fight. You know, something was wrong with the guy. But I'm gonna tell you once again, I really doubt that this guy is gonna sell his soul for money. I really doubt it. I really doubt it. I really doubt that this guy is gonna sell his soul for money because these people don't do that. These people come from countries that they're really poor, you know, and they live like that, and they like to live like that. They come from communist countries, and they like to live like that. Many, you know, I'm telling you, man, there's going to be a surprise. Maybe Mexico is going to lose 2 championships. They're going to lose. Shakur Stevens is going to beat Valdez, man. I'm telling you. That is just a fact. That is a really ugly fact. Shakur Stevens is going to beat Oscar Valdez. Oscar Valdez has no chance against him, in my opinion. And everybody has a punching chance. Everybody. But I'm telling you, this kid, Shakur Stevenson, he's just too good, man. He's just too good. He's got Puerto Rican blood. Don't forget about that. Oíste, papi. Oíste. Te lo estoy diciendo a ti, oíste. A ti te lo estoy diciendo. A ti, oíste. He's got Puerto Rican blood. Shakur Stevenson's got Puerto Rican blood. Maybe he's not going to come out with the Puerto Rican flag. He's not going to be using a flag in his pants like many other Puerto Ricans do, or almost all the other Puerto Ricans do. But he said it. He said it. His father was Puerto Rican. His father didn't raise him. But I'm telling you that maybe Mexico is going to have two champions less. But Canelo is not going to lose his championship because but it's like he's losing his belts. It's like he's losing his belts. He's going to go up there to just try to get another belt, and he's gonna get another defeat. That's going to be a hard loss for him. And maybe he's going to go back down to fight Triple G. And let's say Triple G beats him. Let's say Triple G beats the guy. Let's see how Triple G looks in his next fight. He's going to be fighting on Saturday, and this other guy Lubin, who fought who knocked Edgar Berlanga down in his sparring. Erickson Lubin, something like that. That guy is going to be fighting that day as well against a guy who's undefeated. He might lose. The guy is 6'5", the guy who he's going to fight. Okay, so Erickson Lubin could lose the fight. Let me just check out who he's going to fight. There's Edgar Berlanga, Camboso versus Haney. That's coming in June 4th. Ugas against Pence. That is going to be a great fight. That fight is on this month as well. This month, there's Triple G. Triple G is fighting the 8th, and he's going to be 40 in the 7th. April 7th, Triple G is going to be 40 years old. There's Munguia, Jaime Munguia, man. That's a guy that this guy says that the Edgar Berlanga loses to that guy. Man, that guy is crazy, man. I'm telling you. That guy is crazy, man. I'm telling you. Edgar Berlanga is going to beat that guy. That's the thing. I'm telling you. I know that Edgar Berlanga, he needs to fight someone. You know, he needs to fight someone that at least brings the fight to him in his next fight, so he can get a little bit more not experience but confidence. He needs to get more confidence, you know, and he needs to fight someone that is going to bring the fight to him. It could be someone in the top 20, top 10, because there are some fighters there who fight like that, you know. And I know that John Wright is not going to fight Edgar Blanc because he may fight Canelo, and he's waiting for that. He's waiting for that. He's waiting for that payday, you know. He's waiting for that payday. And he knows right now Jesse Hart wants to fight Edgar. You know why Jesse Hart wants to fight Edgar Berlanga? Because he knows that is the fight that could lead him to get paid. Because Edgar Berlanga, if they fight in Madison Square Garden, that is going to be a fight where the guy's going to pay. You know, the guy's going to get paid. The guy's going to get paid, you know, pretty good. Because they already know that Edgar Berlanga sells. They know. And the guy wants to get paid. That is why you see the guy pushing for the fight. It's not because the guy, if you see that guy fighting Edgar Berlanga, he's going to be just as Steve Rose was, with the face scared like this, like he oh man, this guy hits me, he's going to knock me out. But the difference is that the guy's bigger, he's longer, but he's not as strong as Steve Rose. Steve Rose is a strong guy. He's faster. The guy is slower. You know, he's going to get tired faster than that because he's bigger, he's heavier. You know, and that's the difference. That's the difference. That's what many people don't understand. Many people don't understand this. You know, you see this guy calling Edgar Berlanga just because Edgar Berlanga I'm gonna beat him because it didn't look good against Steve Rose. And many people are saying this and that about him, but he knows he's not gonna go toe to toe against Edgar Berlanga. He's gonna try to fight a he's gonna try to fight a technical fight against Edgar Berlanga. He's gonna try to fight a really really technical fight. Okay. That's the thing, That's the thing, family. Sometimes many people just count out other fighters because they had a supposedly bad fight. And Gel Belanga had a fight where he fought a guy who was ready for Edgar. The guy he went in there focused. He went in there knowing what he was gonna do, and he did what he was gonna do, and it worked. And Edgar Belanga did enough to beat him. Edgar Belanga did enough to beat him, and you gotta give Edgar Belanga credit for that. The same thing with Marcelo, with Coceres as well. The same thing, and Coceres left the fight. He knocked out Edgar Belanga, but he left the fight with it eye real ugly. And if Edgar Belanga would have thrown the jab more against Steve Rose, maybe Steve Rose would have been a little bit more hurt as well. But Edgar Belanga was looking for that one punch knockout, and that was a mistake he made in the fight. That was a mistake he made in the fight. He shouldn't do that. He shouldn't do that. Just because you think that a fighter is going to come and just take the fight to you, you don't do that. You gotta, and I have said this before. You gotta fight the other fighters the way that they're gonna fight you. You gotta study the guy in the first 2-3 rounds. If the guy comes in and he doesn't bring the fight to you, then you gotta adjust, and just make the fight that you have to make to beat the guy. You're not gonna try to wait for only one punch. The thing with Edgar Berlanga is that Edgar Berlanga keep punching the guy, because Edgar Berlanga hit the guy in the body real good. He was still hitting the guy with the jab, even though he wasn't throwing it a lot. He was hitting the guy with some hooks, and he hit the guy in the body pretty good, with pretty good punches. I don't know how the guy didn't go down with those punches, man. I'm telling you, the guy he was ready, man, for the fight. The guy was ready. The guy was ready. Because Edgar Berlanga just he hit the guy with not great body shots, but he hit him in the body, many times like that. I'm telling you, from the seventh, 8, and 9, and 7, 8, and 9 rounds, Edgar Berlanga was hitting the guy in the body. If Edgar Berlanga started doing that earlier, maybe Edgar Berlanga would have stopped the guy in the body, because he was doing it well, man. Edgar Berlanga changed stances, and it's the first time I've seen Edgar Berlanga changing stances from right to left. I didn't know Edgar Berlanga could do that, and he did it. So at the same time, Edgar Berlanga was practicing in that fight. He was practicing, So there's something that shows you that Edgar Berlanga, it wasn't a thing that Edgar Berlanga was like, man, I'm losing the fight. I need to do something different. At the end of he was frustrated. He was frustrated because he wanted to knock out the guy. He wanted to knock him out, and he did it. That's what many people. Oh, he promised he was going to knock him out. He didn't knock him out. But you could promise everything, and sometimes you don't do nothing. It's not about promising; it's about doing it. And he didn't deliver. He didn't deliver. It's not his fault. It's his opponent's fault. His opponent came to fight. His opponent came ready. His opponent came ready to fight. And he did everything he had to do to just keep Edgar Berlanga away and just try to just survive. I will survive. That's what he did. He survived. He tried. He used his jab. He hit Edgar Berlanga with some. He won like 2 or 3 rounds, but it wasn't like he was beating Berlanga. He wasn't beating Berlanga. He wasn't beating Berlanga. He did enough to finish the fight and not get knocked down. He didn't get knocked down. I think he got hurt one time. Edgar Berlanga hurt him in one round, but the round was almost over, and Edgar Berlanga couldn't finish him off. But the guy came ready to fight, and that's the thing. And many people are. He needs to learn how to cut the ring. Let's say maybe he doesn't know how to cut the ring real well, He's working on it. But still, if you cut the ring and the guy holds on to you, what are you going to do with that? What are you going to do with that? If the guy's going to hold on to you, he's going to hold on to you. Technical fighters do that. Technical fighters are going to try to do their best for you not to hit him. This guy was throwing bombs against Mayweather. He wasn't hitting Mayweather. Canelo Alvarez was fighting Mayweather like the same way he's fighting everybody else now. Oh, if it was the Canelo Alvarez from today, he would have beat him. No, he wouldn't. No, he wouldn't. It would have been the same story. The same story. Because he wasn't hitting at Mayweather. Mayweather didn't let him. Mayweather was throwing punches and holding. And running and moving. That's what a technical fighter does. And I'm not comparing to Steve Rose to Mayweather, but nobody knows how good Steve Rose is. Because he lost to one of the best. And right now he lost to a prospect of the year who knocked out his first 16 opponents. And many people could say anything they want about his first 16 opponents, but I have to talk before and I have to choke before the fighters he fought. A guy is ranked number 11, higher than Edgar Berlanga, who couldn't knock out Ulises Sierra, and Edgar Berlanga knocked out Ulises Sierra in the first round. So, many people could say anything they want. Anything they want. But we have, man, I'm telling you, we have many good fighters. Henry Montreal Lebron he looked outstanding in his last fight. We got Sander Sayas, who is another great prospect. We got Naji Lopez, that is another monster. I'm telling you, we got Amanda Serrano. We got many more, and we got Amanda Serrano, who's going to fight this month, the 30th of this month. Who, man, that is going to be a great and historical fight for Puerto Rico, and we must be. We got to be just really happy with her because that is with women that has done everything, man, everything. That is a great boxing female, maybe the greatest ever. If she beats this woman, who is another great fighter, because that woman, Kat Taylor. That girl can fight. I'm telling you, that girl can fight. There's gonna be 2 women who are the best. And Amanda Serrano, I know she's gonna be focused. She's got the experience. She's got the fights. She's got like 40-something fights. Kathy Taylor only has 20 fights, and she's older than Amanda Serrano. She's older, so we can see that. Amanda Serrano, we got her. She's great. She's going to make history. Another woman who's going to make another Puerto Rican who's going to make history if she wins that fight. Let's hope she wins it big time, because she's a great fighter. I'm telling you, that is a great female fighter, and I don't support that, man. I'm telling you, I don't support women's sports. I'm not a guy who likes to watch women's sports because it's not the same thing, But this women can fight, You see Amanda Serrano fighting it. She looks like a man fighting. just like Dr. Taylor as well. But some other women, you see them and you see that they don't have what it takes. You see women playing basketball. It's not the same to if you see a woman playing basketball, a women's team playing basketball, and you see a man's team playing basketball, it is completely different. This team, this soccer's team, women's soccer's team, the Olympics, they have won like two championships, Olympic championship, I think, and they lost to a I think a college team, college teenagers team. They lost. So you can see the difference between a man and a woman. That is why right now they're fighting because of this transgenders uh, um, uh, um, having participating in women's sports, and it's not fair, man. It's not fair. It's not fair, man. They're broken records. They're winning almost all in all the sports in women's sports. You don't see women competing against men. Women who say, "Oh man, I want to compete against men." You don't see that. But you see men competing against women. That's crazy, man. I'm telling you, that's crazy. So just letting you know, man, that we got champions, and I mean, we're gonna get many champions, and we got some fights. We got some fights coming up. We got let me check this out right here. We got this kid who's gonna fight. I don't know if he fought already or he's gonna fight. Let me see who we got. Who we got right here. So Giovanni Stella is fighting on May again. Edgar Belanga is fighting on June 11. So maybe Sander Sayas is fighting that day as well again. Edgar Belanga and Sander Sayas are fighting the same day, and that is great, man. That is great to see that these two kids are doing. They are just teaming up to fight and to be together. That is great, man. That is great for the sport in Puerto Rico. We should be proud of these kids. Man, I can't find this. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? I think it's right here. Okay, so it's the one who was the champion who lost his belt is gonna fight and on the 8th as well. It's Wilfredo Mendez. He's 25, 5'5". He lost his belt his last fight against Masataka Taniguchi, and he's fighting Kenny Kano, 14-4 on this Saturday. Okay, so we got that fight. Let's see who else is around here. We got this guy who's fighting the 29th. Richard Rivera, who's going to fight Eric Moon, who Edgar Belanga knocked out in the first round. Richard Rivera, they call him the Popeye the Sailor. He's a cruiserweight, and he's fighting Eric Moon. He's 20-0 with 15 knockouts. Okay, so there you have it. We got those two Puerto Ricans fighting. We got to keep watching who else is going to fight. And nothing, family. I'm going to leave this here. I'm gonna come back tomorrow, okay, with a upload. Maybe I'm just doing one video a day. I don't know if I'm gonna come back. I'm making 2 videos a day, but I'm gonna try. Okay, I'm gonna try. So tomorrow is gonna be in Spanish. In Spanish, it's gonna be early, an upload, and maybe at night I'm gonna come back and make a live stream, okay? Just like today at 10, okay? Thanks a lot, my people. Eugenio, for being here, commenting. Muchas gracias, mi hermanito. Muchas gracias a todos los demás que estuvieron viendo. Muchas gracias por los likes que me dieron. Y gracias a todos por el apoyo que me han dado. Y ¿verdad? Si se quieren suscribir a la página, bien, mi hermano y mi gente. Si me quieren dar like, bien. O sea, nada, los amamos a todos en el amor de Cristo. Dios bendiga a Israel, Dios bendiga a los Estados Unidos de América. Dios los bendiga a todos ustedes, mi gente. Y nada, los voy a ver mañana, ¿ok? Gracias, cuídense mucho.